Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another video for you guys today. And welcome to the top of the Premier League. Big up everyone that's locked in. As always, let us know your thoughts on all the discussion topics that we're going to be going through in this video. And let us know your thoughts on the Chelsea-Burnley game as well. I don't want to say plenty to discuss, but there's going to be enough to discuss that we can fill up the stream anyway. So we're just going to roll with it. But big up everyone that's locked in. We're back after 2 days of fucking nothing to talk about. Big up everyone that's locked in. Aim's asking where's Jester's. Jester's at an appointment, so he ain't going to be here today. But we'll probably be here on Sunday when we stream for a review. But yeah, big up everyone. Smash the like and subscribe button. Big up Fatter as well. If you want the link, I'll send it over. Yeah, let's get into it. Alex, how's the last few days been for you, bro? You all good?
Yeah, all good. All good. Ready for the game tomorrow.
Lovely.
Finally ordered some stuff for the PC. I actually have a general question for anybody. Anybody can suggest what's better, headphones with the microphone in or separate? Just put it in the chat what's better to use on the streams.
Oh, just standard headphones, to be honest. Like, not over the ear ones are usually the best. But yeah, if you guys
No, I'm saying like with the microphone in it or without. What I'm saying, like, should I get the headphones without microphone or with microphone?
I'd say with a microphone.
Are you saying you want it separated though? Like you want the headphones and a microphone, or one together?
That's what I'm asking. What's better?
Yeah. I think personally, it's better to get them separate. So one is controlling your voice output, and then you could hear out through the other. Because like when you're doing both, it's like trying to balance it. So it might take away from like your voice output. So if you get a professional mic, you probably hear yourself clearer. Not a professional mic, but just a mic standalone. Just because it's like at the end of the day, you're using data to try to process what's coming into the headphones. So if you just have one thing doing one thing, it's more efficient.
All right. Thank you.
Chris, what are you saying, bro? How's the last few days been?
Yeah, it's been good. Enjoying life. Chelsea keep winning, so yeah, just enjoying it all.
Yeah, Chelsea keep winning, we keep smiling. Josh, what are you saying, bro? You all good?
Yeah, man, definitely ready for the game. I know we played Tuesday, so it feels like we haven't played in a while. So ready for the game tomorrow. Should be interesting. I'm expecting a tough game from Burnley. They always seem to play us a bit tough defensively, so be interesting to see that. Again, these are title winning games like tomorrow. So if you can get 3 points out of a game like tomorrow, it bodes well for your title hopes. So I'm expecting to see a solid performance from the boys. So
yep, you and me both. Like, for me, it's more about how we perform in the first half, but we will get into it. Andrew, what are you saying, bro? You all good?
Yeah, I'm all good. Looking forward to tomorrow. Expect a routine, efficient win. It'll be I think we'll need to have a bit of patience tomorrow, but because they are stubborn, they're not great. They're just stubborn to break down. So yeah, and then going to national break, 4 wins out of 4. Hopefully, West Ham might do us a favour and draw with Liverpool or something like that. I'm not putting any hopes on Man United, Stepping City, whatever tomorrow. So. But yeah,
don't be shocked if they win.
All good. Just
United,
ends,
Yeah.
NBA streams overnight, which isn't helpful, but all good.
I
end up all night.
Shut up, Josh.
Can't lie.
Shut your
It's a good
face.
lie.
Shut up.
But yeah, sorry. Just actually no. Big up yourself, Xavi. What are you saying?
Yo, looking forward to the game tomorrow. I'm in Vegas for a wedding, so I gotta wake up extra early. So looking forward to that and go turn up. Hopefully they don't.
Around Vegas sides. What's it like over there?
I've been here a lot. It's cool. It's like what you see on TV. It's a strip, honestly. Like, it's just a strip that's really lit. I mean, outside, if you know the spots, if you live here, but the strip is really nice. Expensive as hell, but you have a blast. Like casinos, partying, all that.
It's debauchery 24/7.
Sin City, baby. It's Sin City.
Yeah.
Right, Sin City.
Yeah, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I remember
Exactly.
saying.
It's a code of honor.
But yeah, Chris, you think United have a chance of winning, of being Man City?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Bro, yes.
Go on, sell this to me because I thought they had no chance.
Look how Manu
They're
played
no
against City
thanks.
recently. Look how Manu played. Like Manu always get a result against City. I mean, I think if Manu go use their 5-3-2 or whatever you call it, then it might be slow because I think like hard for them to beat City because I think City knows how to play against a 5 at the back. But I think if Man United were to like play attacking, they could get something. They've beaten City a lot in the past. I don't know what Ole has over Pep or something like that.
I would
And,
love a
and the thing
draw.
is, City, they're not scoring many goals lately either. They're not really scoring. They just lost to Crystal Palace, right? As well. They're not in like amazing form themselves, so you never know.
But-
Like, I'm rooting for
Yeah.
United to win as well.
I'm not
That's-
saying
Yeah,
like
but
City
it's
can't
not
can't
the-
smash
smash
it's
them.
it's not the empty had. They've got a good record. He's got a good record at Old Trafford as Pep. Even when his team doesn't play well, he's got a good record.
Even
Yeah.
without form, though, like United is in such a shit place right now.
Yeah.
There's no belief around the place. The
No.
game management is horrendous. Ollie
Are we
knows.
playing? Where are we playing? Home or away?
They're
Home,
playing at Old
they're playing
Trafford.
at home. It won't make a difference, though.
No,
They're
I'm
getting
saying
battered.
like home for who? City or for United?
United are at home.
United.
I would love a draw here. I think a draw would be the best result for us if both teams were to drop 2 points, as opposed to United
Ronaldo's on one.
United
I'm all
taking
for
all
that. I'm
3.
all for that.
I'd
I'd
like to.
rather-
I mean,
United or draw.
I'd rather
Fine.
United win, but they're not winning.
I actually
But
think they would.
I actually think they might.
I actually think they might actually.
I think
Yeah.
I don't see any chance in them
Crazy
winning.
talk.
Man City are too
Listen
good
to
of a
crazy
squad.
men here talking.
No, but Ollie's a cockroach. You keep forgetting this. Like,
I
Ollie's
think
going to win
Man
these type of
City-
Ollie's
games.
a cockroach, though. He's getting stamped out and he's still surviving. It doesn't mean he's going to end up
No, but
fighting back. He's just going to
they
keep
beat
getting
Tottenham
stamped out.
3-0 as well. Like, that's a good score line to beat them by.
Tottenham was bad. There's nothing on
Everyone
United.
beats Tottenham.
Vitesse almost
That was
Vitesse
good.
almost
City-
beat Tottenham. Vitesse almost beating us
The
today.
Chelsea D team last night almost beat them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
City's-
Exactly. And they beat them the week before that. So,
Exactly, yeah. So is that.
like, beating
City's
Tottenham
struggling to
doesn't
score
mean
goals
shit.
right now.
What I'm
Yeah,
saying
struggling
is
right now.
United plays better against the team. They play better like a kind of counter-attacking style. Like
Yeah.
they're good on the counter-attack. And you know
got
City's
the
gonna
players
come
for it.
with City's gonna come with all the everybody is regista. Is that the right word now? Cool word,
Yeah.
regista. Everybody on it? Okay. Everybody's regista for Manchester City. I'm just making
Yeah, I know. No, yeah.
Oh, I can't be bothered, man. 9 minutes in and we got a shot, but let's go.
Well, actually, I had a really, really, really good quality conversation with someone that actually explained me with Jorginho, and I looked at it from different set of eyes. I went back and watched a couple of games with Lampard when Jorginho was playing, and this guy made a really good point for me. I actually, I'm not saying I'm changed my mind about Jorginho, but I am more or less, how you say it, always with a kind of disapproval of him. I kind of start to understand where he might doing the stuff that he does that annoys me. I know where it's coming from, and the guy that I don't even remember what the guy's name, but it made a really good point for me. So I actually went back and I looked at the Jorginho's games to understand why he's playing the way he's playing now. And if you think about it, it actually makes a lot of sense. What he said is, what's the Jorginho's weakest point on the team? Like, what is his weakest thing? And I immediately said, he's like, when we get encountered, Jorginho is the weakest link on our defense. Like literally, if we get counterattacked, Jorginho is not worth nothing when we get countered. So that's the reason he doesn't make those long passes across. He doesn't make because he's afraid that we're gonna get counter. That's the reason why. And I was like, okay, if that is, it makes sense. Why? That's why he stays a little deeper than other players pushing forward, because he doesn't have space to cover the ground. So it makes sense. I'm not saying I'm happy about it, but I can see the point. I see the
So
reason.
you're starting to understand his style.
Yeah. I start to understand. It's literally
Welcome to the club, bro. It's about
Can I
damn time.
follow up on
No.
that,
I'm
Lewis?
not I'm not happy about it. It's still like it's something that you like defensive midfield should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the defensive mid?
Yeah, but the
The
difference
first
is we now have a
He
stronger
can actually
defensive
tackle and
system than
intercept
under
still.
Lampard.
Yes,
Lampard's system exposed everybody.
Yes, and that's the biggest thing. Like, I went to watch a couple of games. I forgot the game. He was like he was get like rode over. Like he just get slammed in the middle when we get counter. Specifically, as soon as we scored, if you remember, a couple of times that we scored first goal, we conceded a goal in the 10 minutes of it, in the 5-10 minutes. Like it was a period of time when we started conceding goals. As soon as we scored, we like even a couple of minutes and we conceded on a counter. You know what I'm saying? Like we are not defensively structured. Anyway, I don't want to take away the time, but like I said, I start to understand Jorginho a little bit better than what it was.
I wanted to follow up on that
to
because
understand Jorginho's role a little bit more.
I was
the arguments.
No, I'm not saying I understand Jorginho's role. I say I understand why he's doing it for what he's doing it. You see what I'm saying?
No, but that's just improving your understanding in general, though.
Yeah, I think Tuchel made, because it doesn't make sense. I think Tuchel made the decision because he did not want us to get countered because he's the weakest link. So I think that's the reason why he tell him stay behind, don't go way too forward, always stay in the middle of like if we are like pressing high, he should not get involved with the other unless somebody else pulls back. So we will not get counter. I see that. If it's instruction from Tuchel, for him.
But that's the thing. It sounds like your criticism of Jorginho is from Lampard's reign.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep. And that's what the problem was, because you were judging Lampard Jorginho, which was really good in the first season, but second season when he played to 4-3-3 and he tried to implement his own style of play, didn't work for anybody, especially in the midfield. Not even Jorginho, all our midfielders look like trash except for Mason Mount in that system. Kante looked poor, Jorginho looked poor, Kovacic looked poor, everyone did.
Yeah, and he was basically playing center back in the second half of the Malmo game. He was so deep. He was like right next to Thiago basically the whole second half of Malmo.
That's what I'm saying. It still doesn't change my mind. He should be trying. Against the low blocks, I still think he's ineffective. You know what I'm saying? I still think that doesn't change. I think he's still like against the low blocks, he's not as effective as, for example, when like speedy teams like Manchester City. Do you see how we got exposed through it? Like the speed, like a really fast. It's combination actually. We couldn't hold the ball up, so he's under more pressure. So let's forget it. Anyway. Yeah.
So what? You didn't think he was effective against?
I love that word, man. It's so bullshit.
Yeah, it's such a stupid word. It's annoying the crap out of me, actually.
Regista. I don't give a damn, man. Just pass the ball, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you said low block, so you said he wasn't very effective. You think
no,
he wasn't
I'm
very
saying
effective against Newcastle?
Central midfielder, Magista.
Yeah, bro.
No, I'm saying he's not.
Is that supposed to mean register?
No.
Honestly, I don't know.
Sounds like
if you're a register, what is he registering? Because I like,
it's just dad joke.
Just gone to see my register, whatever that means. They're ridiculous. Yeah.
I did think it was funny though that Rio, the interview that Rio got a bunch of stick about, like when they were going through the list of guys, like they were like, well, Lewandowski, he probably should have won it last year, but he had, what a game, 50 goals, what a season, 50 goals. Like what they won the Bundesliga, I guess they always do that. And then they're like, Messi, another good season. I guess he really only won an international trophy. And then they get to Jorginho and they're like, well, I guess he did win every major trophy that was available for him to win, but he's not the best player on Chelsea. It's like, okay, that's not what the question is. He's not asking who the best player on Chelsea is. Like, of those guys, he's the only one that won any significant trophy, and he won 3 of them. So
it's because Rio has to go back on his word. Like he can't go back on his word. Like from the gate, he was against Jorginho, so he don't want to look stupid.
That's why it's a dumb trophy to me. I could care less if he wins it. It's nice to say we have somebody who won it, but It's a dumb
any
trophy.
non-attacking player that's on it, they get vexed about. You know what I mean? It's like that award's just built for attacking players. Essentially, that's why they should destroy that trophy and just do goalkeeper, defender, midfielder. Forward.
Yeah.
That's all they should do. Let's just do that. Just leave it like that. I'm so sick of this.
I agree. I just think it's a dumb trophy. Like
I don't care if he
there's no
even wins
metric
it.
for.
I just care that it will wind people up that it wind people up that he's even on the list.
Yeah.
Imagine if he wins it.
The world will be on fire, Andrew. The world will be on fire.
Good Lord, yeah.
But Lewandowski scored 50 goals.
You see Ferdinand try and judge all the Ballon d'Or contenders on goals and assists.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking.
But you not remember? You probably remember, like Rio when he first talked about Jorginho. He talked about like 3,000 passes, no assists. That's what he is. That's what he looks at. Just stats like that. That's who he is.
What did he say?
He said, I always remember, like when he first talked about Jorginho, he said 3,000 passes, no assists. That's what he talks about. That's what he is.
That's... you can frame any player's stats to be hilarious because that's just funny by itself. How do you have 3,000 passes so you don't get an assist?
No, but it's like when they criticize Bruno, right? And
have you seen his game?
Some of his game isn't good. I understand that, but when they go, oh yeah, but he's only scored 16 non-penalty goals, and I'm going, just penalties are goals, man. Just count them.
I'm sure it counts Bruno's.
Anything for the agenda.
I know.
Just
count them.
Agenda will agenda.
If the metric for the trophy is just going to be goals and assists, then just like you said, just get rid of the trophy or give it to make a new trophy for attacking players only or something. If it's goals and assists, you're right. He's not on the list. That's not what he does.
I think it's the popularity.
He has won the 3 biggest trophies you could win.
Yeah. No, it was basically last 12 years. I've said this before. It's either Messi or Ronaldo award. Which one's doing better? They cancelled the one in 2020. Even though Lewandowski was the best player, because both of them were having a crap year, right? In terms of what their club was doing. But Lewandowski should have won it last year.
It made no sense why they cancelled it.
Modric should not won it at all.
Modric won it, so they've opened the door for
but he
people
shouldn't
speak
at
out
all.
about that.
Modric is the reason Jorginho is on Ballon d'Or list.
Modric shouldn't even win the World Cup, Alex. Jorginho at least
won his
I
know.
Jorginho at least won his tournament. Modric shouldn't even
win. That's what I'm saying.
Broke records.
No. What I'm saying is the reason why Jorginho is on the list is because of Modric won it. Like when they give it to Modric
won it.
The what?
Listen, they've always.
It's not because Modric won it. It's because of his own ability this year.
Yes and no. They always give Real Madrid and Barcelona players, or even just the Spanish teams, a lot more leeway to get into that starting 11 than any other team. Like you cannot compete in your league. Have a good Champions League run. You're definitely in there. You can be terrible all year, right?
Yeah.
And you're still in there. There was a time that Marcelo was in the starting 11, like the World 11, 4 years in a row, and he was playing like 20 games every year.
Yeah,
it made no sense.
League, right? It's down to his Champions
League.
It
made no sense.
Yeah,
but then he can hold on to that for the rest of his career. I was in the World 11 this many times. No, you had no reason to even be in those teams. PK was there every single year. PK was never the best center back in the world. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah,
no,
he's such a dog.
Never. He was never even top 5, but he was always there.
Pio was great.
Pio was like.
Pio was great.
Yeah. Same. Yeah. Anyway.
I think it's popularity. It's like.
I mean, all I'm saying is it definitely wasn't because of the Modric thing. The reason why he got it was because highest tackles and interceptions in the Euros and the Champions League. It's just, do you think it's going to be enough to win as opposed to Lewandowski? I don't really know because Lewandowski is breaking records all year as well.
I think the reason why I think it is because they give it to the midfielder that did not have any great achievements that year. What did Modric got? I still don't understand.
They said
just won the Champions League and got the final of the World Cup.
That was it.
Yeah, but he was not even good in the World Cup. He's not even the best in the World Cup.
No, so I think
it should have been Hazard that one player of the tournament.
Yeah, Hazard was the actual really good at that. I don't know.
But then Kevin De Bruyne decided to have a disaster class against France and fucked it for everybody.
the thing is, like, they won on a penalties to go through. Like even if to get into the final, they went on the penalties. I don't know.
Croatia? No,
they beat us 2-1.
Croatia beat us. They beat England.
No, Croatia beat Russia on the penalties to get through.
Oh, in the
quarterfinals. In the quarterfinals, you mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, he's right.
Oh, that one makes sense at least. But
here's the thing: I don't think they expected Messi to stink it up in the French league because they wanted to give it to him. Now they can't.
No, they can't. Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna. I think Messi is gonna win it. I really think Messi is gonna win it based on that thing that he won a nonsense trophy. And
imagine Messi wins it after the year he's had. Fuck off! I don't even want to be here for that timeline.
4 times European Championship.
His favourites. I don't understand.
This would be the most undeserved one. It's meant to be for what you've done in the year. What's he done for PSG other than wear their shirt and be good at marketing?
What did he do for Barcelona last year?
No, Barcelona, I can't lie, still racked up numbers despite their season being
give a damn about numbers. It's always about what you like finish and win, right?
And I agree with you as well.
And the Copa America, he wasn't even Argentina's best player.
Listen,
Martinez was better than him, and
Di Maria carried
Martinez.
Di Maria was actually
Martinez was really good
too. Di Maria were more important, man.
But do you remember when Messi won the is it the gold the World Cup in Brazil?
No, he didn't win the World Cup. He's not won the World Cup.
No, I'm not. I'm saying like a man of a tournament. What did they give? Not gold, player of a tournament or something?
Oh yeah.
What man? He was such a shadow in that tournament. I have no.
I respect his 2 goals against Bolivia, man. Come on.
Oh, Bolivia. Oh, okay. You know, some of his uncles and aunties play for that team. Like what are you talking about? They migrated there and play for the same team. Like, we're not talking about those kind of teams. Like when you're playing Germany and you're playing France, what are you doing then?
They were boring. They stunk out that tournament in 14, man. They stunk it out. They were boring.
Yeah, I think it's just going to end up going to Lewandowski
Messi's favorite.
Oh, Messi stands coming out. Big up yourself, Oscar.
Here we go. We've disturbed the whole.
Yeah, we get it. We know he scores 7 goals against Elche. That's cool. Yeah, we know. Yeah, okay.
Well done. Yeah.
No, but this is what I was saying. Like, Messi at least had the numbers at Barcelona. I can understand that. But since then, there's been no reason to be involved in the Ballon d'Or debate.
He's like a ball-dominant NBA player. He always has the numbers. You know what I mean?
Lewandowski, Jorginho. You can make a push for Benzema as well. That's it for me. I don't think Messi should be top 3.
I mean, Andrew, Russell Westbrook gets numbers, right? But I mean,
he's Russell Westbrook Fernandez at the moment. That's what he is. That's what he is, man. Jesus Christ, this guy, unbelievable.
Yeah, Jorginho's winning Ballon d'Or this year. I'll all be celebrating.
I can actually see it though happen though.
That's fine.
Big 24-hour live stream on the channel.
I'm just laughing. Not only does it annoy
Jesus.
Not only does it annoy rival fans, it also annoys some of this fan base, which I find fascinating.
Yeah,
it annoys them so much.
I want Jorginho to win it. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I will be pissed if Messi gonna win.
Oh yeah.
But
if Lewandowski wins, I understand.
If it was up to me, if I could vote, I'll vote for Lewandowski. Just because he didn't get it last year. I don't care about his number.
They screwed him over last year.
You know what? They should just bring the 2020 award back and just give it to Lewandowski anyway, because he outright deserved it in that year.
Yeah,
exactly. About it.
His team won everything, and he was a record goal scorer.
Yeah, there's no reason why he didn't deserve that one.
Yeah.
2021 though.
Realistically, he should have 2 in a row.
Yeah,
for being real.
Yeah,
I want Jorginho to win it, but Lewandowski, I get. Like,
if he wasn't injured for that Champions League run, they would have made it to us in the final too, and we don't know what would have happened then. So it's like
very different. Yeah.
He himself, exceptional year, and he won his league. All that, like Messi didn't win his league. What did he win, man?
As well. Broke the league
scoring against Ibar and all these teams. I get it. You can still do that, but just you're not doing it anymore in the biggest stages.
Yeah, because the sad thing, the French league is similar in that fact where he does have teams where he's available to stat pad those teams in France, and they're just not.
What do you think is more? Which league is closest to English? You think in Europe? What's the
The French
What's
league.
the league the closest? Is it? It's definitely not La Liga.
It's the French league, I'll say.
French
I think the French
or
league.
Germany?
I think the French has probably the best combination of like physicality and like pace.
That's why they.
I
That's
think Serie A's got a shout. I think that's
Players do translate really well from the French league.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they adapt to the league
I think
pretty
it's
well.
because of the physical element that the French league has. Like the other leagues are like the Italian league does have that, but it's a lot slower, like way slower, right?
Yeah.
And then the German league is super fast, but they're not physical at all. You can just
They're
dance
just
your way
open
through.
as fuck.
Unless you buy Unique.
You can just dance your way through. So it's like
And the league is more
Lakers
technical.
spanked 5-0 the other day.
yeah,
Big
we know the league is
so-
not similar at all. So French league for me is probably the best.
Yeah, there's been a fair few players who've been player of the year for in the Premier League from there as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably.
Did anybody last like thought for a second that Messi might will go to Premier League before he changed?
Yeah, it looked like he was going Man
No.
City.
I knew you. Listen.
the
No,
only one that
there's
made
no way he
sense.
was doing that. There's no way he was
Xavi,
doing
big
that.
up yourself. Bless.
Big up, Xavi, man.
Later, Xavi.
Yeah, but you can tell he's given.
Not
up.
that he couldn't. It's just a lot more work. That why would you even want to put
You can
yourself?
tell
through
his
that?
heart's not in it, man. You can tell his heart's not in him. He's on the pitch. He just can't. It's just like
Who we talking about?
body language. Messi, just his body language. He just
He's
he
on a
came out-
2-year vacation and then he's
Yeah.
going back to Barca. That's what
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, as soon as he
Didn't
can
say
go
the other
back to
day-
Barca and like negotiate a new deal or whatever, he'll do that.
I don't know. We'll go back when the Super League starts.
What's his What's his contract at PSG anyway?
3
Like
years.
5 years?
Isn't it? Or is
Oh,
it
3
2?
years.
3 years. Yeah, he ain't going back to
Two
Barca.
with an option of
No,
one.
it's 2
No,
years.
it's not.
He has 2 years right
Is there an
now.
option of one? And
He has an option.
Who do you think is gonna better manager if they're gonna be managers, Messi or Ronaldo?
I don't think either one of them.
Maybe
are.
Ronaldo. And I
Ronaldo.
like Messi more, but maybe Ronaldo. I can see Ronaldo being a better manager. Like I see,
No,
I see Ronaldo. on the pitch.
Messi did play in very complicated systems, I guess.
They both
Ronaldo,
have way too much money to be managers.
I feel like Ronaldo would be that sort of, like,
What do you
Real
mean
Madrid
complicated
manager.
system?
And Pepsi.
Then,
So if he's able to understand that system and translate it, then maybe. But he might. I think he's one of those that's just obviously he was always talented. He's just everything he had, he's always had it. So he might be like how I think Xavi's gonna go. I think Xavi's gonna flop. At least I hope he is.
I think he's gonna flop.
I hope he's gonna flop because sometimes the best players.
Yeah.
It just doesn't
Not
translate.
sometimes.
You just,
Most of the time, the only really good player that ever made it is Zidane.
yeah, the ones with ego. Xavi has a humongous ego.
I can see Ronaldo being a player manager because he's got the ego. You know what I mean? He's got the ego to be a
I think
player
Xavi.
manager.
Nah, I think Ronaldo will be a bad manager because he has the ego.
No, but I can see him actually being a bad player manager. You know what I
You
mean?
mean like more
At United,
yeah, like Mourinho times fucking 2.
Yeah, but he'll be on the pitch as well.
That's the kind of manager he'll be like.
He'll make himself captain. He'll make himself captain as well. So he's captain and player manager. So he's got all of it.
Like I could
I think,
see.
I think Iniesta eventually is probably going to be an excellent coach.
Maybe. Oh, Josh.
Like I could see. I think Xavi's going to go back to like what you're going to see a ton of academy kids start to play at Barcelona. Like I think guys like Jorginho Dest, like his minutes are done because he's not Spanish. He's not from the academy. He's gonna start using those guys way more because that's what he's used to. That's what was going on when he was there.
Yeah, 4-3-3. He'll go back to the 4-3-3.
Yeah, it'll be everything that he did while he was at Barcelona. Basically, it'll be very similar to that. I agree. I don't think he's going to be a huge.
Yeah.
They may give him a little more time because he's that's where he's from, but I don't think he'll be extremely successful either.
but that could be a blessing and a curse. Look at Lampard. Look at Ole. The people that like that. It's gonna harder to get rid of him, being subjective if he's not performing well. It's gonna be hard to get rid of him.
Josh, what you just said is probably the worst thing that he could do. Like if he comes in arrogantly and just kind of kicks all the senior players out, because guess what, Barcelona, you can't sell them. You couldn't sell them prior. You can't sell them now, so they're gonna stay there. You can't buy anybody because you have money problems. And
Yeah, but who's the
youth
stars
team
on
isn't that-
Barcelona team?
Huh?
You said get rid of the stars on the Barcelona team.
No,
Who's
no,
the
get
stars?
rid of like the older player, like a Coutinho. He said Des. They signed Des for like 63 million. You can't just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, okay, so how are you gonna? How are you gonna get rid of them? Because you can't sell them. Nobody wants to buy these guys. So, and you don't have money. You don't have money to get new players. Your youth team isn't that good for you to just say, let's just bring in our youth players. You can do what you want, but doing that is probably your worst option. Your best option is getting the best out of these guys.
Yeah, I mean, and let's be honest. The issues at Barcelona I think, are much deeper than a coach. Like, it may have been a little bit of the struggle, but those issues there are much deeper than who the manager is at that club.
I
right
wonder. I don't know the laws in La Liga and stuff. Is Barcelona can be bought? Like if somebody comes in?
I don't think so.
Problem is they're over €1 billion in debt.
Yeah,
Did you know how much Newcastle people have?
Yeah,
So
I know, but
I think it's gonna be like a really, really good project, for like a billionaire, like I said, billionaire with the ego saying like, oh, I resurrected Barcelona. You know what I'm saying?
See, Barcelona comes with they come with a lot of politics. They come with a board that's, really political that they have to vote in. There's a lot that goes
Isn't it the owner the ones that makes board?
I don't know.
No, I don't. I think it works differently there.
Right.
Because otherwise,
it could be like government-appointed board members.
Yeah, so they have presidential elections every 4 years. So it's like...
Trust me, Barcelona has been sponsored by the Qatari group for a long time, right? Like I see the Qatar logo on their jersey, Etihad, and the Qatar logo. So it's like if that option was there, they would have bought Barca if it was possible. You know what I mean? Like they've been in business with them for a long time. If it was possible, they would have. What do you mean?
No, like you don't buy when it's like a club is on the the best. That's not the time to buy it. You buy it when it's going down. You're not buying it when it's.
Even now, I'm saying if it was possible for them to do it, like when they're looking at clubs, looking at Newcastle, Barcelona's been in debt for a long time. They're in $1 billion in debt.
The problem is that billionaires, well, just to put it right in some way, how do billionaires stay billionaires? Being smart. Do you know what I mean? They're not a billionaire is not gonna take on a club which is over €1 billion in debt already.
Shit, that's true.
Mike, I don't even know.
Actually, I disagree. That's the best time to get them because you can get rid of that debt if you're a billionaire, and the club worth is going down, so you can cut it as that as a loss.
To have $1 billion liquid, you would have to sell something that has, you know what I mean, one of your assets that's probably $1 billion. To have $1 billion liquid to give to like that.
I wonder how much Barcelona worth. Somebody put it in the chat. Somebody put it in the chat. Barcelona is
probably 3 billion or something.
12.50.
Somebody put it in the chat. Barcelona is owned by people of Catalonia.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't think they have like an owner structure like we're used to. Like somebody couldn't just be like, "Hey, I've got $4 billion. I want to buy it from you." It's like no, there'd have to be like probably some sort of vote, and then like they'd have to vote on your board. It'd be a mess to try to do.
Yeah, because like in Germany, you cannot have a foreigner own the club, right?
Yeah.
That's probably the same thing because Catalonia is very, there's a lot of politics behind that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure.
We're threatened to leave Spain. How many times already now?
Yeah, like once a year they go through that.
Yeah, so I think they're never selling.
Right.
So I have another question for the panel and for the guys.
Wait. Is this Barcelona related?
No, opposite.
Oh, thank God. All right, go for it.
I want to think what do you think if Howe is going to be appointed as the Newcastle manager?
Newcastle.
What do you? Yeah.
It's the right move.
This year.
No, it makes sense. Like they weren't going to get a world-class manager or anything. They're not a world-class team. They need to get a team. it's about transitioning, becoming a more attacking style, becoming a more attacking team.
Okay.
And then
No, I'm saying,
building them up the league a little.
is that increases the chances of relegation?
Yeah, he's got a team out of the Championship before, so he's got experience.
Yeah, I was going to say,
they're not going down.
Also, and if you're a team that's going to get relegated, you might as well have a manager who's been through the process of relegation. So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that the reason why I was asked, because I think that increased, for me, that appointment increased chances of Newcastle going down more.
Yep.
For me personally, that's what I think, because relegation battle, it's not about attractive football. You can't get out of relegation zone if you like playing attractive football.
Is Eddie Howe a naive manager like that? Because I don't really get that from him. Because he was at Bournemouth.
Yeah, remember the Bournemouth for the year when they got relegated?
Yeah, but that was their last season where they got relegated. They were in the league for about 6 years before then.
Yeah, but they were still in at the bottom.
Well. Yeah, but they were surviving.
I think that's why.
Even at the start, they were doing well. They were around mid-table. Lower half.
I think that's why you're hearing more. The contracts are 2.5-year contracts instead of 18 months.
Yeah,
because there's a real possibility they could go down. So they'll go this half year, a year to get up, and then a year to stabilise again back in the Premier League, and then we get a manager who we really want. That's what it is.
and then we fire you.
I think Eddie Howe gets given the opportunity to take them as far as he can take them, but it's all about just building that brand of play and just getting the right amount of players to make them become a European force. And I don't mean top 4. I just mean getting into European positions, top 7.
Well,
and he's capable of that.
Okay, I'll look at the opposite. I think in relegation, you got to be more to get rid of out of relegation. You got to be more pragmatic.
I get that, but pragmatic doesn't always work. Like look at Sam Allardyce, for example.
Well, his record actually speaks opposite to you.
Yeah, no, his relegated once, great, but he just got relegated last season. Like I get his record's amazing and everything, but it doesn't always work out.
I don't even say that. I'm saying like between Allardyce and Howe, it's like a Grand Canyon as a manager. Like they look completely different from each other. You know what I'm saying? I think maybe something. I don't know, like somebody that actually knows how to build a good, because you got to survive. You need to stop conceding. And I don't see how, even when he was in the Bournemouth, they still conceded. You know what I'm saying? I don't think if he can build a good team, defensive team to survive. I'm not saying in the future, but this year, like how many players do you think Newcastle is going to bring in January?
They're going to relegate him, man.
Yeah, I agree.
They gotta get ready for that, comfy on that.
I think Andrew pretty much nailed it. Like you bring in a guy like Eddie Howe because you're probably going down, and he's got experience getting teams back up after they've been sent down.
If you look at that way, then yes.
Because their whole goal is going to be to want to get back and stay in the Premier League. So I think once they get back in, that's when you'll see them invest and spend money on players.
They've got
not before they're not going to invest in January and get sent down and then have to sell off all those players. They'll wait till they get back up and then invest, in my opinion.
Interesting. I didn't look at it that way, but makes sense.
Right, but Chelsea. Let's go into Chelsea Burnley. We've been waiting too long on that one. Anyway. Insulate Britain FC's coming to the bridge on Saturday, and Chelsea looking to make it 8 straight wins in a row in all competitions against a Burnley side with 1 win their last 6. My only worry is about how decisive we are in the first half, because we do seem to let them just come and go, and it's about us just struggling to break teams with low blocks down. But even with that in mind, you don't really worry about it too much with Thomas Tuchel and his willingness to change up games, especially in the second half as well. But other than dominance, I'm guessing, what are you expecting to see from Chelsea v Burnley, or is there anything you're specifically looking out for?
Nah, listen, this is Burnley's a team that we always beat. I'm not really worried about them, so yeah, I'm just expecting an easy 3-0 win. Not really expecting anything special though.
No, I'm expecting a routine win. Might need us a little patience. Chilwell and James will come back into the team. More creative.
It depends how quick we score the first goal.
Yeah, I think if we score early, I think then I think we'll be fine.
Is-
If it takes that, it could take if we're not decisive, it could take a while. But I'm expecting more creativity from wide from James and Chilwell. I'm not expecting a lot of changes apart from the wing backs and possibly Chalobah coming in for one of the three.
Mhm.
I'm expecting with the news that Mount's got a tooth infection. I know he's in the squad, but if he's lost weight and
that's what's happened.
Yeah, I'm expecting the same front three.
What
Tuesday,
happened?
really? Mount's got a.
He said
wisdom tooth
he
infection.
got sick from a tooth infection. I guess he's gotten it taken out, but he's not recovered
He
yet.
hasn't
we
that-
need a
that's-
new dentist.
My
man.
guy because he had a tooth injury.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
I think
no
they
one wants
kissed.
to say
I think
nothing.
they kissed. That's how they got STDs from each other.
Probably.
Oh my god!
What? You know what?
Hey, there's no judgment, man. You can't
I
judge.
be bothered.
I'm not judging. I'm just explaining.
Oh my god!
I'm expecting something probably
And
similar to what we've seen the last.
ZH had a headache because he saw all that. So
Oh god!
I'm expecting something similar to what we've seen probably the last few games. A slow
I'm not involved in
start.
this.
A slow start. There'll be some changes at the half, and then you'll see the attack get going probably more in the second half. Probably a 2-0 win. No, Timo's out.
Timo ain't fit. Sorry, bro.
somebody
I
put
think
a
it'll
funny
probably-
comment on it.
I think Andrew's probably spot on. Probably be the same team minus the wingbacks, and then Chalobah comes in for Silva in the team. And I don't see him changing the three attackers just yet. Mason and Pulisic will probably be subs for this. Will come off the bench in the second half.
Pulisic I think Pulisic will get more minutes. Not more minutes. Sorry, the same maybe amount of minutes as Tuesday, depending on He looked good.
I think Ruben definitely has to play though as well. Like Ruben has to play this game. Like saw him last game, he was insane. I thought he should be man of the match, but like Jorginho man of the match, can't complain. Another thing, the stat pad with him, but I think
There's
Ruben has to
plenty
play
of
with
complaints.
Jorginho
Robin
again.
Loftus-Cheek was the star of the game. There's
No,
plenty of complaints.
yeah, of course, yeah. He created 2 big chances. He was helping the pivot. He was attacking well, like controlling the ball pretty good. Like he's doing everything in that game. So he has to play this game, I think. Kovacic isn't fully fit, is he? Either yet?
No, he's out.
I say yeah.
No,
it's
yeah,
definitely gonna
it's absolutely nothing. We were just rambling about Barcelona for half an hour, so don't worry. Big up yourself anyway. I'm surprised you didn't come in with Tammy slander after the last few weeks, but big up yourself anyway, my G. Hope you're all good.
Somebody posted on the chat. Somebody commented on the chat saying, "Did Johnny got sick because he probably kissed Ballon too?"
You see, that was the comment you were trying to get me to read out as well. I knew it. Can't be asked, bro. Can't be asked. Big up Johnny anyway if you're watching, my G. As always, I'll see you tomorrow. Big up Nippon in the chat too. Big up yourself. Pulisic, he's going to be in the squad for this game, and the US are also bringing him into the national team after only playing 15 minutes. Josh, Alex, you got any explanation for this shit? Because you're not going to injure our boy again. I can't be asked.
Yeah, Berhalter's a dummy. I don't know what else to say, man. It's like the guy fields essentially an entire MLS team, and then Pulisic. It's like I don't understand it. I don't know why, other than just having your captain around the team, why you would call him back. I don't want to see him play, although he'll probably start at both games. We play twice, I think. Yeah, it's a disgrace. I really wish these guys. I know everyone's about he'll never not go to a call up, but I really wish these guys sometimes would just be like, listen, I can't make it. I'm not feeling well.
You know what the issue is, Josh, though? If he does say no, US can just report it to FIFA and then he misses like the next game, doesn't he, or something like that? Like
what, you can't say no?
Yeah, you get fined. You can fine.
You get fined and he misses a game next league.
Yeah, you can't say no when you're involved.
What kind of bullshit is that about? You can't say no.
No. He can say no. He can say no, but
well, the Brazilians were going to get fined because if they said no to
they were going to get suspended or something for like a game or something a couple of months ago for the same.
But then why can players retire from international football if they want to?
The player can always say no, but the club can't say no. They can't say no because the club told them to. But I mean, if he says no, then he gets backlash.
Look at what happened with Zaha. The Ivory Coast manager came out a couple of days ago and said that Zaha told him, "I don't want to be called up for these November international games."
Mm.
Yeah, because someone said it in here as well. Hudson-Odoi rejected the call up to the under-21s because he'd rather just work with Chelsea.
Second time in a row. He did it previous international break too.
Yeah. So, and the thing is, like, I reckon if Pulisic was older, or if like there's certain things where I reckon if he was older or other things that he probably would say no, but I think he just wants to go and play for his I think he just has too much pride for playing for his country.
Yeah, but
where he wants to
that's great and admirable, but someone should just get hold of him and go, "You've just got back."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've just
Here's
got back.
the thing, did we even need to put him in the squad if he was just going to have 15 minutes at the end against fucking Malmo?
I actually think he might start.
Against Burnley?
Yeah.
Nah, Tuesday to Saturday, I don't think the front three changes.
I hope he doesn't, for the sole reason if he does, then Berhalter's guaranteed to start him. Whereas I think because of the lack of minutes, and I think if you look at how many like forwards they've got in their squad, they've actually got quite a few for some reason. So I think they don't need to play him. Like they've got Brendan Aronson, who's been playing on the left for them when Pulisic's been out, so he could start for him. They've got Timothy Weah as well, who can play on the left.
I'm telling you right now, game against Mexico, he's starting. He's playing if he's here.
Isn't that a rough game?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
so does Jamaica. Jamaican team very put it off, guys.
The what?
The other game we played Jamaica and right Jamaica, is that who we're playing?
Yeah, they're
Jamaica and Mexico.
Yeah, they put it off team too. Very physical team. That's what I'm trying to say.
I just don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah,
it.
no.
And Jester just mentioned Mexico is the first game.
Yeah.
So
the US sees Pulisic more than we fucking do. Can't be arsed.
No, just be grateful. After this, there's nothing to like late February or March when it comes to.
If he plays any more than half an hour in that Mexico game, obviously depending on how much he plays in the Burnley game, if he plays any more than about a half in that fucking Mexico game and then gets injured, I'm gonna be fucking fuming.
Yep.
Yeah, so
we got injured on the last one, but it wasn't even like a bad challenge or anything.
See, Josh can't even defend it. That's why he's dipped as soon as we start talking about it.
I don't think he would defend it though. I think he feels the same way, and so does Jester.
You can tell in his face he was pissed about it as well, man.
Yeah.
Reggie Fort says it would be a shame if he had food poisoning. Man wants to do a little bit of a lasagna gate thing.
Right. It's a shame, yeah. It's a shame.
So this is why I don't get why.
That's what I think, Jester. That's what I think, Jester. Jester's
90 minutes
like
against Mexico.
90 minutes.
Yeah.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised
If he lasts 90 minutes.
Wow.
Because we know they're going to kick the shit out of him. And the refs ain't going to do anything about it either. So.
We should just half-ass it.
No, they need. There's two refs in CONCACAF that you need that are actually any good. And they won't have one of them because he's Mexican, and I can't remember who the other one is. So yeah,
it's two more than English Premier League.
Yeah, that's true.
I can't believe that English Premier League referees make fool on themselves in the European stages. Game against Liverpool versus Atletico, that red card.
I didn't see that red card.
That wasn't an English ref. That was a Dutch ref.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The English
referee countries.
The English ref was doing the Ajax Dortmund game.
Ajax Dortmund. That's yeah. Anyway.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's go into the squad builder for the game.
Go ahead.
Hey, that squad build up for Malmo, I pretty much got bang on almost there.
Oh my word!
Yeah, the lineup was very similar. Let's go ahead and say.
Yeah.
CONCACAF is about as safe as going backstage with Johnny. Fuck it up. Can't be arsed. Let's go into chess.
Cool.
Right. So got the team ready for the Chelsea Burnley game. As always, Mendy starts in goal. Back three.
Yeah.
Who are we saying?
Probably Chalobah, Christensen, and Rudiger.
I think Chalobah comes into this game.
Well, just because I can't see Silva playing another game in a row with like. There does come a point where you kind of just need to go. This guy's 37, I think now.
He's tired. We're playing.
I think it's gonna be Aspie. What's the name? Andrews Christensen and Andrews Christensen and Rudiger. Those.
Do you think it will be Silva mainly because he won't have to deal with a lot that game? It'll be more about his passing.
Yes, and it's Woods. We're gonna play against Woods.
I'll say it depends.
I hope James plays wing back
because they play with a 2. I think. I think they might have played a 3 in the last game, but they normally play with a 2.
You could still play Silva and Chalobah and Rudiger. You could still play that, I suppose.
Yeah,
that could be a back 3.
I think AC might play that game.
Chalobah has signed a contract, unlike AC at the moment. So Chalobah, is,
I think AC's harder though.
Is the present and the future at the moment, but AC might not be here. So
I think AC's staying. Like I can't see him leaving.
Yeah, Rudiger's leaving. AC's staying.
Yeah, I can maybe see Rudiger leaving, but I can see AC definitely staying.
Have they produced a picture of AC signing the contract next to Marino yet? No, I don't think so.
No, they haven't. But can you imagine AC leaving though? I can't see it. Like
I can because he's not signed yet, Chris. He's not signed yet. So.
Yeah, I know it's not. I think but it's not gonna be instant always with him. Like with some players.
I don't know, man. Chalobah got his one done. Quick.
Yeah, but that's Chalobah.
No, I'm just saying he's more committed than AC at the moment. That's all I'm saying.
He's probably a lot less. He's probably on a lot less as well. Like I reckon AC probably wants like a.
He doubles his money.
He's more committed than AC at the moment. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's just a lot easier. That's all. I think AC is going to be like 140 to 150. I don't know, around there, and they'll probably get the deal done.
Do you know what? What was the back 3? Was it Christensen, Silva, and Rudiger?
Mine was
Chalobah and Rudiger.
Mine was Aspie, Rudiger, and
I think I think Silva will play. It's 4 days.
Did Aspie play against Malmo?
Yeah, back.
All right, cool. So he did have a game at least.
He ain't playing wing back again.
I'm not too sure, to be honest. It could be anybody because I don't think they have.
I think it's the same as the starter against Malmo.
So Rudiger,
same 3 that started against Malmo, so we'll go Silva.
Yeah, Azpilicueta is going to be on the bench.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so wait, who's your back 3?
Silva, Rudiger, Christensen.
Yep.
I reckon it might be Aspie over Silva, but
no, I think he'll want to sign off with another win, obviously. But like get the 3 points done, 4 out of 4, go off international back, and who comes back to pick again. So I think he'll go with the strongest one he can find.
I think we're gonna go with the tallest one because they're still a threat and the corners and stuff. So Aspie's definitely fallen out of that situation. I think it's going to be Christensen.
Yeah,
could be Chalobah it could be Chalobah if Christensen when rested, but Silva and Rudiger 100% started for me.
Oh shit! We finally got Reece James on. Oh, where did he go?
Oh,
you lost him.
Finally, it's about fucking time. Right, you know what? Just for that, I want Reece James at right wing back.
Oh, he's playing right wing back.
He's playing.
The wing backs are going to be the strongest wing backs.
He needs to contain that like challenging Ronaldo for top score.
Chris, put your FPL teams in this evening. There's a game this evening, remember? Do your FPL teams before 6.
Who's playing tonight anyway?
Southampton, Aston Villa. But put your FPL teams in before 6.
John Terry's future team.
Game.
I've already done it.
Right,
Go AM was crazy.
Oh, what's Goyam saying now? Is Nathan Milner over his fake illness yet, or is he still lacking minerals? Can't be asked. I don't think he's going to be fit for this game. Still, actually, no, he's not 100%, but he might be in the squad for the game. That's what
the problem is taking on too much minerals. That's the problem.
Yeah. In midfield, though, I think the midfield doesn't change either. I want to see Jorginho and Ruben.
Yeah.
I don't. I want to see probably Kante is going to start.
Nah, this game don't suit Kante.
There's no need to have
what's the point when we're going to dominate possession and there's
No,
gonna
I'm
be
saying
breakout play?
Kante is in the back and Robin Loftus-Cheek and
Ruben's playing that game. He has to.
yeah, Robin is definitely playing. I'm saying like Kante is going to be a DM and Ruben and whoever, Saul maybe.
No,
Hopefully,
I think Jorginho starts. I don't think
Jorginho and Ruben for me, probably.
Yeah, no,
You never know. It might be
Jorginho's
Kante
the
and Ruben.
this pivot is
Jorginho is the only one of the two for me
solid.
that actually starts. Like,
Our depth
I'd
is so
say-
good, yeah.
I'd say it's more likely Jorginho starts than Ruben.
See, that's why I don't
think
get
after
why we need
Ru-
Declan
I
Rice.
think after both of their performances on Tuesday, both of them have to keep their spots.
Oh, definitely. But if we're saying like,
I don't know why Kante was ill or what was problem with him before. Why was he not
I
playing?
think he felt something like a injury or something, like a knee or tightness or something.
Okay, then it makes sense. Because he was never right after he came back from COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the pivot for me, unless there's any changes anyone wants to make.
nah.
I think maybe Barkley will start.
You're
was
a
actually-
troublemaker. You're just a troublemaker, Alex.
Wow,
Just a
come on,
troublemaker.
man.
Troublemaker.
It's a Ross Barkley, bro.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Did anybody see so many pictures between Ross Barkley and Tuchel have a long conversation?
Yeah,
I saw
Tuchel's
that.
trying to figure out why he only works for 20 minutes. Oh, you look like a baller for 20 minutes, but as soon as you get to 30, you're shit.
What happens after that?
Oh, the game is over.
Yeah, what happens is that the charger doesn't work anymore. That's what happens.
Yeah, back to the dead. Right, up front, Havertz, who I need to see have a good game, please.
Yep.
Yep.
He's struggling
Matt,
out
he's
here.
He wasn't that bad against Malmo, but he should put his chances away.
No, he was.
He was bad.
He
we had
wasn't. He
this
wasn't.
debate
I don't think it's bad.
I
he
just
was.
want
He
him
was
to do
terrible.
good so people stop measure him on the same level as that Arsenal player. What's his name?
Oh,
Number-
Emil
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
Smith-Rowe.
yeah. Smith Rowe.
Smith-Rowe. No, why
Emil
is he in the
Smith-Rowe.
debate?
But remember when we were told he needs to play because of chemistry?
Yeah, he is.
Fluidity, right? Fluidity? Something like
Yeah, all that shit. I need Lukaku back. ASA fucking P.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I think it's Ziyech and
Oh,
I think
who's joined the stream?
I think it's Ziyech and Mount. Sorry, not Mount. Hudson-Odoi.
Joe.
Because of
Yeah, I
who's
think
left.
that'll be what it is. And then
Just 'cause who's
Ziyech
left.
and Joe will come off.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Hudson
I
on the
know
right,
he
on
said
the left.
Mount's technically in the squad, but I just can't see him.
So basically, the only substitution is Azpilicueta.
Nah, not even.
Azpilicueta, Sarr. Alonso's even out, Alex. He's got injured.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Alonso got injured?
Yeah. He'll probably put
Oh,
really?
2 goalkeepers on, so that's 4 subs.
Harvey Vale.
It's lucky we're not Liverpool,
Saul,
honestly.
that's 5. Saul's
Honestly, it's
5.
lucky we're not Liverpool.
Barkley 6. And
Harvey Vale will probably be on there. That's 7.
That's 8.
Oh, that's our team.
Yeah,
Luckily
that's
we got a big squad.
whatever team
Yeah.
we put there, we are likely to go and get a result against these lot. They're shit
It's our
anyway.
system as well.
Big up Egal in the comment section saying easy Chelsea win, as always.
I mean,
Big
they
up
did
yourself,
batter
bro.
Brentford, to be fair.
Oh, you
That
know
was
what
a
Eagle
surprise,
said that Smith Rowe is value of 80 million yesterday.
Wow.
What?
Egal, did you say that?
Yep,
To who?
I'm not surprised.
Who's
Why
getting
am I
me
not?
on the Twitter yesterday, and I asked him for the source.
What club's going to pay 80 million for him?
That's what he
Is
said.
it an English club? I don't
Man
understand because
United,
I asked him. Oh, 70.
Nice.
My bad, Eagle. 70 to 80. You're right.
Man took 10 million off like that meant anything. What? 70 million for Smith Rowe.
at max,
Boy.
I can say
Like
50
literally.
million.
Literally, I googled it after it. I googled it, and the first thing came up. It was 28 to 30 million dollars.
He's had a couple of good games.
That is
I don't know,
absolutely mad. I can't believe that. Maybe it's their valuation for him.
I guess
Maybe
Kepa
that-
is
I
worth
asked
1
him
million now.
where did he got that number because I googled it. There is no thing such a big number before. I can't find it. The only thing I saw it is the highest number I saw for him. It was 40. Oh yeah, that Villa offered 40 million for him, and they turned it down. That's what it said.
So it's English tax, and then it's if you wear the number 10 tax for your club as well.
Nah,
So
you
it's
just
about
checked the
15 million.
website and that was the valuation, and he's running with it. Can't be asked.
Wow.
You know, reality, the guy's worth about 40, and that's it.
Yeah.
No more than that.
I
no
say
more,
50
no
is
less.
max.
Wow.
Like
can't
50
believe
is
that,
that
man.
push.
I'm
Like
yet-
there is
I'm
no
yet
club
to-
paying that.
I think he's played good. I'm yet
Yeah.
to be convinced at all, really.
Maybe wait a whole season and see how he does. Not like after a couple of good games. Like you can't like value someone like that high after a couple of good games. That's insane.
Nah, come on. Billy Gilmore's worth 120 now after those games last year.
I guess Kepa's actually worth quite a bit now.
He's
You know, he's had a few good games.
He's got man of the matches for Scotland and everything. He's at least worth 130. Come on.
If he's worth 130, then Scott McTominay's worth about 200.
No,
Oh
come
my
on, he's
God.
worth that much. Come on. And that's it, you know, that's all good.
So how much is Kepa worth then? 'Cause he's been playing well lately. Saving penalties. We're helping us win trophies. I say Kepa's worth 60 million.
We're going to get our
Yeah, easily.
We're getting penalty saver.
Yeah, Marina masterclass, making them play, getting clean
Yeah.
sheet.
Penalty saver.
Weekly update says thoughts on Pulisic, Lukaku, Cho front three. Best one personally. Pulisic direct and Cho creative on the right to stretch defenses with Reece James.
I thought they said Cho couldn't create from the right. I thought they struggled. It's only one game.
Yeah.
It's only one game.
All he needed was to be on the wing, not driving into the wing.
It's
No, but
amazing when they said a right-footed player can't create from the right. Some people are saying. But
To be fair, though, if you look at the
he's better on
goal,
the left. I know he played better on the left.
if you look at the goal, you look at his positioning for the goal, like where he got the assist. Not too different from where he would be if he was playing right wing back.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't. He didn't even go really
No,
deep.
the
He didn't
positions
even
that
go
he
near
ends
the
up in
area.
aren't different. It's just you don't want him driving into those positions. You want him receiving the ball there.
Yeah, but my whole point was like positionally wise, like he could have done that 1-2 playing right wing back with the right winger.
Yeah, well, they switched it at half time, didn't they? Because Ziyech was on the left. So
Like it would have still worked. That's why it kind of confuses me that like people say, oh, he can't play right wing back or he can't play right wing. It's like
yeah, a right.
No, he can play there. It's just he doesn't look comfortable at right wing back.
Why though?
but
Because I
right
just said
wing-
like he could do the same thing playing right wing back.
It just tactically, I think tactically, he's just not. He's not there enough.
No, he's not.
Who are you talking about?
Right wing back either.
Cho.
So,
Oh.
to play off the right, you just see it like Tuchel gets frustrated with him because he doesn't know what to do there. He's not dropping
It's weird
back in
'cause
the
I was
right
watching him-
in the
I
right
watched him when he
spaces.
burst
I don't
on
know.
I was watching highlights when he burst on the scene, Europa League.
Mhm.
And he played a lot on the right wing. So
He did.
Oh yeah,
But it
is
was-
that
Sohan, we just didn't have time for it this week, but he'll be back on Sunday.
I was gonna say that season under Sarri, I don't think he ever play as the left winger.
a couple of times.
No.
Yeah.
Only in Europa League games, I think, because he was never
most of the time I
benching
saw
Hazard.
him.
in
I
that
remember
position.
seeing him was
A couple of times in the Europa League, I think. A couple of times.
yeah. Most
But
of
he
the times
played
I
on the
saw
right.
him, he was the right winger.
He was
Like,
a
all
lot
the-
on the
like-
right wing. Yeah, he scored a lot. Scored
What
Yeah,
was
it was
William
that
preferred
season.
on the left in the Europa League games?
I think so. Yeah, William was preferred on the left.
I said it before and I say it again. A Cho's crossing into the box is better when he's on the right than he's on the left.
Well, yeah, he's got to cut back in, hasn't he? And then it's like I don't think he can measure it properly yet.
Yeah.
Yet he might be able to do it, but right now you saw it on Tuesday. Just that ball through, it's just instinctively, he has time, you know, and it's right, and he just
Yeah. I think that's something we need to look at when Lukaku is coming back.
Yeah.
Because Lukaku needs to be fed somehow into the box. And for some reason, we have too many minerals on the wings that do not cross it directly to him.
you show your face when you say that.
I said he DM'd me the Smith Rowe value on Twitter. Bruv, why don't you come on here and you talk to me about Smith Rowe's value? 70 to 90. I don't care what Football Observatory tells me. He ain't worth 70 to 90 million euros.
That's astonishing.
I guess if it's written on Google, means it's true, right?
No, check any Chelsea
Look at this guy,
players.
man.
Check any Chelsea players on that Observer thing.
Have some damn shame.
Yeah, let me see this.
I'd love to see the valuation of Chalobah now. I bet he's at least 45 million.
At least. Like Chalobah's an amazing form.
Stop.
Come on, 60.
Right, so yeah, let's go. Let's go on.
I bet Malangsar's worth 30.
Right. So deep this, right? Smith Rowe is valued at 70 to 90 million euros, but Haaland's valued at 120 to 150 million euros. Is that meant to be how close they both are to each other?
Oh my god.
How much is Mount at then, if that's the case? 90 to 120, so he's only like 30 million cheaper than Mason Mount.
Oh, okay.
No chance.
Wow. And Mount is
Smith Rowe's the guy, man. So we here.
Yeah. Well, I guess we need to go for him then.
Oh my!
Instead of Haaland.
Stop it.
No. Yo,
I was joking.
No, look at this shit, man. 1 second. You ever expect me to take this fucking thing seriously? Look at this shit. Is it popping up on the screen for you guys?
Yeah, 20 to 30. Wow.
What?
You're out of your damn mind.
Wow.
No chance.
Okay.
Who's 20 to 30? I can read.
They're just as bad as like FIFA ratings.
What's Jorginho at? 30 to
Probably like.
Yeah, fuck this. This is the chart that you want me to take seriously.
Come on. How much?
Who else can we look at? Who else can
How
we
much is?
look at?
How much is?
Kante.
Kante. All right, cool. Let's look at Kante.
What's Kante?
This is what you're trying to show me,
Gal, you are shameless.
This is what you're trying to show me, Gal. Are
That
you trying to take the piss?
Is that Igal's website or something?
Maybe it is based on contracts. Maybe it's based on contracts. This doesn't make sense.
Okay, what's Smith Rowe's contract at? It shouldn't even matter anyway. It shouldn't even matter.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I tried to.
You can't justify this.
Yeah, restage.
Imagine.
Yeah, okay.
15 million.
Okay, that's the same thing as Smith Rowe.
Hey, listen.
It's a right.
You're a shameless guy, man. I never knew like how do you find a site like this? Who made this site? Did you make this site?
Shit.
I don't know. Check someone check Ross Barkley on that site. So.
I feel like he made the site.
Please be 5 million. Please be 5 million for Ross Barkley, please.
I think an Arsenal fan made the site.
I just want it to be 60 for a laugh.
Oh man.
4 to 7 million. Oh my god. Now, Gal, please don't ever show me this page again. What the fuck is this? I said I bet you type in Bakayoko.
How much is Werner worth? How much is Werner worth on there?
Yeah, let me check that. Bakayoko's
Werner had a good season, really? 15 assists, you know?
90 to 120.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so you're worth it.
Shit, sorry.
That's like makes sense, sorry.
Sell him then. If he's worth that much.
No, what do you mean?
He'll never get anything.
He's like he's one of our most important players, Andy. Come on.
No. We need that money.
20 million.
We need that money, Chris. Come on.
We need that money.
We're Chelsea. We don't need any money.
We're Chelsea, man.
Yeah, we're Chelsea. We don't need money. We're not Arsenal.
2.5 times worth what we bought him. Sell him, please.
No, we need the money, man.
We need the money. Yeah, we do.
He's worth more now. He's worth double than I talk.
All I can say, Igal is shameless.
To be fair, he is worth more than Smith Rowe, so at least it's that.
This will be funny. How about?
I'm okay with that. Smith Rowe, he's not good at all.
Put Loftus Cheek.
I wonder how much Reece James is worth to him as well. I'm very curious.
It's a 10. I understand that.
Reece James is a.
James is 90 to 120.
Chilwell. Put Chilwell.
What about Saka?
Saka. I swear.
Chilwell's 50 to 70, so it doesn't really change that much. Saka is 90 to 120.
What?
These are just random, I swear.
I don't get how they measure these. This is just...
They have a tinfoil hat, that's what they have.
Yeah. Good Lord. I bet that's a FIFA. I bet that's FIFA.
Pulisic,
Yeah, because he's like 80 rated.
Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah. They're doing it by ratings. They're doing it by ratings.
It's
AC's
PlayStation 5
Mendy's
rating.
30
It's
to 40
PlayStation
million.
5 rating.
Who?
Mendy's 30 to 40 million.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Get
One
out
of
of
the
here.
best keepers in the world.
What's the
That's
game?
one of his
Manager's
hands.
game?
That's one of his hands.
How much is Hudson Odoi for? 40 to 50 million.
Huh.
Sounds about
That's
right. But yeah, no.
Foden. See how much Foden.
Who?
Pulisic.
Foden?
Pulisic.
I think Pulisic was 50 to 70. Foden is 150 to 200.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mad.
He's more than Haaland.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
wow. Right.
Where did Gary even find this site?
Anyone got any other questions?
That's just blown me away.
How much is Kieran Tierney worth? Because he's apparently the best left back in the league. Oh.
Tierney.
Best left.
30 to 40 mil.
Not even on Chilwell's level.
Ben White.
Come on.
Ben White. What's Ben White worth?
Then
I want to know who made this site.
20 to 30 million.
Arsenal got robbed.
Oh, mate.
Oh, man. Gal, you are famous.
Yeah, fuck.
How did Gal even find this site? Is he like trying to look for like his value and he just crossed up to that?
I think someone sent him a link and as a joke to see if he'd actually take the bait. Maybe he took it.
He ran with it. He's actually came on here to show him how. Look how much he's worth.
Pieza for the Queen. One sec.
Pieza.
I
didn't know Arsenal fans was ashamed of so.
What?
Pieza's at 90 to 120 million.
He's worth the same amount.
Chiesa's worth as much as Bunny Mace. Johnny will love that one.
Johnny put him 300 million.
Should be higher. Should be nice.
Goyam says just check Tappy is free and they include an Olive Garden gift card. Let's check Tammy. Let's check Tammy. 40 to 50 million. So basically what we sold him for.
Oh man.
Mbappe's 70 to 90.
Wow.
Oh, Smith Rowe is just as good.
Ronaldo. Let's see what Ronaldo's saying. 15 to 20 million. Ridiculous.
That's you know what? That's FIFA. I bet you this is linked to FIFA as well because he's about that price on FIFA when you start a season.
That's what I was saying. That it's probably the game, some kind of game values or something.
Yeah, some are ridiculous, some are stupid low.
That's how we got an argument yesterday with Arsenal fans over who's better. And he came like, well, if his value is 80, I was like, so what? Anyway.
Oh.
That's my daughter, sorry.
I think she said the greatest words on this stream so far today. So.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
That site is, I don't know, that site's so random.
It's trash.
I don't even know where we was before that. Was it about a lineup or something?
No, we did lineup and questions, and then the gal came up with that.
Right. Anyone got any other questions or shit? Because we can still run for another 10-15 minutes. I've got to jump on Lawrence's stream after this. So you guys, if you guys leave, hop onto Lawrence's stream as well straight after. Tell him I sent you.
How long is Timo out for?
Don't know.
Back after the international break.
Oh, that's all right then.
It's more an update on Lukaku started training.
He did not make Germany's national team list.
No,
he's not on it.
No, rest
him. Because they actually value his safety. I said Lewis type in Maguire. Let's do Maguire.
Oh. these. Oh no.
50 to 70 million. I still think that's too much.
Oh, that's too much.
Yeah, that's way too
How
much.
much Bruno worth? How much Bruno Fernandes worth?
Probably less.
Oh, Jesters, is that what it is? You're going to ditch my stream, but you'll hop on Lawrence's like it's nothing. I see you. Can't be asked.
Unbelievable, Jester.
Who's Lawrence?
Man's doing the Sol Campbell.
Who's Lawrence?
You know Lawrence. Don't you know Lawrence?
He might not. He might not.
Actually, he might not, to be honest. I said Do Morata.
He's got another. He's just a Chelsea fan with the channel.
40 to 50 million. Like, what's Lukaku
Really?
saying?
20 million.
5 million.
90 to 120.
So that one actually did right.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, he's probably like priced on FIFA anyway. Yeah, I think they actually done on FIFA.
They're
Honestly.
probably only pricing him now because he's injured. Watch when he plays, it'll go down. So it'll be fine.
I think they actually done this on FIFA. I actually think because he would be able to hand that on FIFA.
It's FIFA.
A guy went on a page like ran by kids and took it. I rather use transfer market as value. Transfer market's actually more closer. I think. Kinda. I think. Have you used transfer market before? Any year?
No.
I just Google how much Smith Rowe owes. Just Google it. You'll see the first number come out. It's 28 million euros.
I think transfer market's probably the closer, better one I've seen.
Zeke says, "Do you guys think we should? Don't you guys think we should look for a creator instead of a striker?" I don't think we're looking for a striker anymore. I think
we
it is
actually do. We actually do.
Yeah,
no,
we
actually do.
That's why we're pushing for the likes of Chiesa, Rafinha, and we're even talking about potentially bringing Eden Hazard back to the bridge because we need creativity.
Oh, God.
Hazard only for like 20 million.
Stop, Andrew. Stop, Andrew. Just stop it. Andrew, just stop it.
It's because Pulisic is now not injured. We need someone to occupy the physio.
Right.
We're gonna have
get Ziyech, and then you can have another injury guy in case he is always injured.
When we have Pulisic injured, that's when Hazard is going to be fit. When Hazard is going to be injured, we're going to have Pulisic fit. We will do a switch.
Almost having them both at the same time.
No, but it can't. It just can't happen. One cannot play because he's injured, so you can't. Just let it go, guys. Andrew, raise your right hand. Raise your right hand and say fuck it and put his hand down.
I just can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered. I'm not fighting it, man. If it happens, I'm just going to ignore it.
You know what? You know, Chelsea should actually go for. I would actually do, but it's probably unrealistic. As Son, if Chelsea had Son in their attack, our creativity would be so much better, and he brings.
I will go for Son, man. I will
bring work, right?
Yeah, I would love him.
I like Son. I like Son. Really, really, really. I like Son.
It's only Tottenham. Like we can take him probably.
But Chris, he's retired.
What do you mean he's retired?
Well, he signed that new long-term contract with Spurs, so he's semi-retired.
Give him 100 million, and they might actually bend backwards.
No, he signed with Spurs. He's semi-retired.
Yeah, Spurs and Chelsea don't do business. Remember that.
I know. Yeah. That's why I said it's probably unrealistic because it's Tottenham. I hate Tottenham.
Tottenham.
And now they got Conte.
Oh yeah, Gabriel. Prime did a good, made a good message. But I want to see how much Gabriel, because Arsenal fans saying he's the best CB in the league. I want to know how much. Just look at the Prime's comment.
Gabriel.
I want to see Gabriel's value.
40 to 50 million.
Wow.
Stop it.
Yeah. No, that one's a mad one, but surprise, I guess. Greenwood's worth more than Haaland. How much is Greenwood?
People have been looking at this page.
150 to 200.
I know we're gonna make Igal trend.
Igal, bruv. I can't be after this guy. Horrendous page. Ugh. Yeah, all right, cool. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Anyone got any other score predictions or anything? What's everyone
I didn't do a score
3-0
prediction.
Chelsea.
I think it'd be 2-0.
People are saying Messi's won the Ballon d'Or. Is that fake?
No, I've seen that. There's a Portuguese news channel that's trying to say that Messi's won it. I don't know whether to believe it or not because imagine fucking
But
Messi.
he was a favorite. He was a favorite. After he won that Community Shield Cup for Latin America, I think he became favorite.
If that's true, that's a disgrace.
Yeah, no, that's a load of bullshit.
Well, I knew that before that, but that will be we'll put the cherry on top of it.
Yeah, that's fucked up. But yeah, I'm gonna go 3-0 Chelsea. Anyone else want to drop score predictions?
5-0 Robin Loftus-Cheek hat-trick.
I would love to see that. It's gonna be 2-0, 3-0, like Lewis said. I think easy win.
Yeah, 2-0.
Would anybody take that CB from Burnley?
Who?
Saliba.
What?
Cornet. Saying Cornet.
Tarkovsky. What's his name?
Yeah, Lampard wanted him.
I actually think
we
it's
might
pretty
stay
good.
away.
He makes time to time mistakes, but everybody does it. But I think it's good for like squad.
Yeah, he'd be a good squad player, I guess. But I'm not really that asked about our defense. Our defense is solid enough.
Well, now I'm saying like if we go in the market based on if Rudiger leaves. If Rudiger leaves, Chalobah steps up, but if we don't have behind Chalobah nobody, so we're
I'd
gonna
still
need
rather
to
go get Koundé.
Yeah.
For 80.
Yeah.
Yeah, one for the future.
Yeah, why not? It's not like it's up money.
Yeah, like
Wait, how much is that market value Koundé at? We should go by that value.
Before, yeah, let's see how much Koundé cost.
Yeah, yeah. If he's too cheap, then Chelsea getting robbed.
On the website, how much is the Koundé?
How much is Koundé? Oh shit.
40
yeah, we should go by that value. We should go by that value.
70 to 90. So.
Oh no, shit.
I was hoping it'd be a lot cheaper. Damn it.
Wait, how much is Basmati? Price is the same thing, 70 to 90.
I think it's like a thing. Like they go like a 3 price ranges. Everything before 70, everything above 70 to 120, everything from above
30 to 40. Who else are we in for in the summer? Other than fucking
not much probably because we don't really need much players. Like we don't need. Well, Declan Rice. Declan Rice is like we look at, but he's gonna be worth.
He ain't worth 100. He ain't worth the.
No, but he doesn't get him past 4 of our midfielders. You don't get him past Kovacic. You don't get him past Jorginho, Kante, or even Ruben.
He's
you don't even get past
Jorginho
him.
for me. For me personally, I'll take him over Jorginho. For me personally, yeah.
You're not a Jorginho's biggest fan, are you? Though, so I understand that. Declan Rice.
Oh, of course he would. Of course
he
would. What?
I'm not surprised.
You're not Jorginho's biggest fan, so I understand that why you say that.
I am his biggest fan. What are you talking about?
You just said you want to replace him for Declan Rice.
I wanted to make sure you weren't being serious when you said that. All right, cool. But yeah, no chance. Send him off to Man City.
No, Man United.
No, I don't want him to go Man United.
These aren't my opinions. This is his opinion. You can hold that one for yourself, isn't it? That ain't me.
I take it.
Yeah, you can take this L at the end of the season when Jorginho proves you wrong again and holds up the Ballon d'Or. But we move.
What is Igal saying? Did you see the TT's press C?
Press conference, I'm guessing. I checked the notes.
Why, did he confirm that Smith Rowe cost 80 to 90? Or something?
he says he's our next. He says if he's worth 80 to 90, then Conor Gallagher's worth 150 to 180. That's what he's saying.
Oh, what is Conor Gallagher's value?
It'll be 40. I bet it'll be 40 or something.
Plays for Crystal Palace, that's why.
20 to 30.
20 to 30.
He plays for Crystal Palace.
20 to 30. Yeah. Everyone's bigging up Smith Rowe. Yet Gallagher's had a better season. There we go. We move.
He is actually. Definitely.
He was asked about Spurs and laughed. Yeah. They asked him if he would take the Spurs job in the future. These stupid ass questions, man.
I don't even know why. You know what?
About to end the stream.
No.
He's a nice guy. Some of these questions at these press conferences are just ridiculous. You know.
Mm-hmm. It always happens. They always give stupid answers.
It's not just Chelsea. It's all over. They don't answer the important
They're not
questions.
pertinent questions, man.
Like it's the same. It's the same. Like everywhere. Like if you look at like United with Ollie, no one asks him like anything to do with like tactics or something or about the game. It's always like having a laugh. Like,
or what Curry's having tonight. I've heard that before.
Your job as a journalist is to find out information you can
Some of these
fucking
guys
write
only
about.
get one or maybe two questions max, and they ask these stupid questions.
They waste it, don't they? Yeah,
waste their time. Why? Okay, so what are you? What are the questions? Are you sticking with the midfield tomorrow, or is Kante coming?
Oh, look at Favre.
Yeah, what's the injury situation with all our players?
Look at it. Look at the gangster-looking haircut. Look at Sleek. Oh, it's a hat. I thought it was your hair, man.
I don't think much, man. Busy myself, innit? Fucking hell.
Hey, that hat's all right, to be honest. I might have to get one for myself.
This one's a
haircut.
It's from the mega store, isn't it? So, yeah.
Yeah, that's decent.
Right, so,
yeah, Fata, we're about to end the stream, but is there anything you wanted to say quick before we jump out?
well, yeah.
Arsenal is better than Liverpool if you compare last 5 games.
Around 9:30, if you want to meet Mason Mount in it, just inject those minerals in it.
You leave Mason Mount alone. He's got a tooth. He's got a hurt tooth, and the last thing he needs to see is first you and that guy that fraud under a baseball cap in a trench coat. Okay, that's all he needs to. He doesn't need to see that. All right, doesn't need to see that. Or you with your low voice and that fraud with his high voice.
Why is every stream Johnny indirect? I can't be bothered.
Just saying.
Andrew, just say like I like.
You're gonna get charged as his accomplice on one of these things, Fatah. I'm just trying to protect you.
Okay?
Absolutely not. Why would I? What did I get?
Stand at least 30 feet clear of him when you do it. Yeah.
In the United States, we used to have a TV show called Catch the Predator.
I can't lie. For the sake of
Catch the Predator. Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah. Wait, the Chris Hansen one or
a good series.
I need United to win tomorrow.
You'll do.
You think United's gonna win as well? Oh my days.
I actually think they can sneak in. Yeah. I will follow.
United to win. If we win tomorrow as well, 8 points clear of City. If West Ham do
8 points clear. International break.
So yeah, we should win.
What's the first game after international?
Leicester.
Ah, fuck. I hope it's not early kickoff. I hope it's not early kickoff.
End the stream. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say much.
Love to hear it. Big up everyone that's locked in. Everyone head over to Lawrence's stream because we're all going live on there. So check it out. Tell them I sent you as well.
Send me the link. I'll go.
Big up everyone that's locked in. We will be back Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. We'll be back on Sunday for a live review.
Sunday.
Take care. Like and subscribe. As always, big up everyone that's locked in. We will leave you with who we leave you with? Greatest centre back in England. And until then, take care, like and subscribe, and as always,